Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, y'all, this is the girl fight that I've been waiting for, and I have seen this coming ever since Charlie Kirk was killed. Candace Owens is out here running her mouth with these conspiracy theories like she does, and now she has pissed off Erika Kirk, it seems. And so Erika Kirk has issued a warning to Candace Owens, one word that says stop.
Erika Kirk has officially gone on record to tell Candace Owens a simple message.
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop.
Candace has been making some pretty large allegations on her YouTube. Candace Owens has said multiple times on her podcast that the only person that can stop her investigation is Erika Kirk. It begs to ask the question, why now? Why let Candace Owens go down the rabbit hole, make accusations as bold as she has, if you weren't going to say anything until now? In my mind, if there was truly a problem, you should have told Candace Owens from the get-go. Is it truly that Candace Owens has some incredibly bad takes, or is it that she's incredibly close to the truth? And another question that I have is, Candace Owens actually gonna stop, or is she gonna just continue forward? I guess there's only one way to find out.
What do you want to say to her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now? Stop.
Well, that was a deadly look in Erika Kirk's eyes, don't y'all think? And that one word, stop, came across as a very stern warning. And I don't blame her because Candace Owens is a kook. I know people run around here talking about, oh, Candace got the fact. Candace Owens is not an investigative reporter. She is not a journalist. She's a YouTuber out here hustling, trying to make money like everybody else, because every job she gets fired from it. Or if she's not fired, she's leaving under questionable circumstances, which sounds very much like, if you don't leave, we're going to fire you. She's always got some kind of conspiracy theory going, things that really are hurtful to other people. Now, she's moved on from the First Lady of France because now she's got a lawsuit on her. And she's going to have to go to court sooner or later with that First Lady of France. Candace Owens is jealous of these white women who are with these influential men. She wants to be married to a powerful white man where she can run a country. That's what she really wants. But she's never going to get there because when Donald Trump ran back in 2016, when she was this big time conservative, she tried to play up to Donald Trump. She thought she was going to get in with him. And she thought she was going to speak at the Republican National Convention, but she didn't. I don't even know if they let her come. I don't even know if she showed up in 2016. And since then, she's been against Donald Trump. And then she started in on the First Lady of France, and till that First Lady said, okay, well, you're going to come to court with me. You're going to prove your conspiracy theory against me. And now she has turned on Charlie Kirk's widow. And Candace Owens really wants to have the last word on Charlie Kirk because I don't know if she was involved with him on a romantic level. That's what people have insinuated. But the fact was that Charlie Kirk was never going to be serious about her because he was a conservative white man in the United States of America. And there was nothing Candace Owens could do for him but be a side chick. Now, I'm not saying she was. I'm just saying that's all she could be if that's what she wanted. And then he went and married this woman, Erika Kirk. And People have been criticizing her, and Candace Owens has been criticizing her ever since he died. And there's something wrong with that in my mind because her husband was killed. Nobody knows the nature of that relationship but her and her deceased husband. And it is not right for Candace Owens and all these other people to be coming out here making up all this stuff. Charlie Kirk wasn't that much powerful. He was powerful in the conservative movement, but he wasn't running a country. He was influencing, and I say this carefully, he was influencing, I won't say weak-minded people, but people of a certain persuasion. And that was it. He wasn't a president. He wasn't a commander in chief of anything. So the big deal that's being made over him is being done because Candace Owens won't let it go because she fancied herself being big friends with him, but according to the people who were in, but according to his acquaintances and co-workers, Charlie Kirk hadn't spoken to Candace Owens in years. But now she's trying to place herself front and center in his life or in his death. But anyway, this is what this article says. I think this article came from the New York Post. The headline says, Erika Kirk sends warning to Candace Owens as feud explodes between the widow and her late husband's pal. And we don't know for sure that Candace Owens was that big of friends with Charlie Kirk. That's what she's saying. But again, his people say he hadn't spoken to her in years. Erika Kirk has issued a firm call to end the conspiracy theories surrounding her husband's death. The mother of two made the remark during a town hall set to air later this weekend on a major news outlet. Her comments appeared to be directed in part at political commentator Candace Owens, who has been one of the most prominent voices spreading speculation about the right-wing influencer's assassination. Since Charlie Kirk was assassinated in September, speculation has swirled about the incident with political commentators like Candace Owens among those who have circulated headline-grabbing theories. Yes, that's what she does. That's what she specializes in. And you could call them theories, or you could also call them lies. Anyway, Owens, who claims to have been friends with Charlie, that's right, she claims that, but nobody else knows anything about it, has made statements suggesting that he was betrayed by Turning Point USA, the nonprofit the right-wing influencer led prior to his death. She has also made unfounded allegations about the organization's finances, seemingly to support a narrative that Charlie's death was an inside job. Yes, see, stuff like that. But see, she won't call any names because the minute she calls some names, she's going to be hit with another lawsuit. Now, Charlie Kirk's wife, Erika, who had previously remained silent while Owens and other conspiracy theorists spread claims about her husband's death, has finally addressed the issue in a town hall set to air Saturday on CBS. She called for these individuals to stop propagating such conspiracy theories, though she did not indicate whether any legal action would be taken if they continued to do so. Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop. The mother of two told CBS News editor-in-chief Barry Weiss. Now, the reason she's not contemplating, or probably why she's not going to file any legal action against it, because Candace Owens hasn't called anybody's name. She doesn't have any dates. I just looked that up about when people propagate these kind of stories. In order for them to bring a lawsuit, you got to call somebody's name. Then you got to tell what they did. You have to have actionable facts before you can bring a lawsuit. So she didn't call anybody's name. She's just saying insiders and somebody told her something, just like in the National Enquirer, where they'll say something very vague that won't stand up in court because you didn't call anybody's name, you didn't give any dates, you didn't give any real details. You just put it out, theories out there, speculation, and people are drawing their own conclusion and making it seem like, oh yeah, she's got the facts, but she really doesn't have any facts. because Candace Owens wouldn't have more facts than the FBI, who's actually investigating it. I want to see what Erika Kirk is going to do. She has more influence than Candace Owens. Candace Owens has a large online following, very much like a cult, but that don't really translate into anything really powerful outside of social media. Candace Owens was talking about somebody wanted to assassinate her. These people really try to ignore her. But because she keeps things going, it's just like the First Lady of France. They try to ignore her. But all she does is she doubles down on lies and theories to the point that people have to respond to her. But they really would prefer to ignore her. But she wants to be seen. She wants these white people to notice her. She wants this attention. She really does. I truly believe that Candace Owens is jealous of these white women who are with powerful white men. I do believe that. It would be a rare case that I would say that a black woman is jealous of a white woman, because I don't think that's normally the case. But when you want to be white and you're not, and you want to be in white spaces and you can't be there, then I think that equals jealousy. So I think she's jealous of these people. I think she's jealous of Erika Kirk. She wants to be the spokesperson over Charlie Kirk because clearly she was more into him than he was into her. So I believe she's jealous of Erika Kirk. But anyway, we'll see how this works out. I might watch that CBS special with Erika Kirk just to see what she says on Saturday. But anyway, y'all, let me know what you think about the video and have a good day.